what's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. We are going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. I've got players. I don't see their faces yet, but I don't know. Is there stuff in it?
I'm stuffing mine.
Yeah, there's stuff in it. There's stuff in it. Sphinster's probably just sitting down. But we're all here, and we're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition tonight. Waterdeep Under Siege, a homebrew campaign of my device. And the players, they're going to help too, because they're going to create their own little world as well. And Gorgio, what's up, man? So last week we were talking with Dr. Troy. You guys know he's only here for a little bit, and he has to leave. Hey, what's up, Loki's girl? What's going on? Welcome. So what do you guys, you had a week to think about it. Let me stop Pretzel. Pretzel's dinging in the chat. Anybody have any thoughts or questions that you guys want to ask of him before he departs for unknown length of time?
How are we
I don't
supposed
know.
to explain ourselves?
Well, he pretty much just told us to keep the shop running for the time being, right?
Like if that's how it works for you guys, I'm fine with it if you can manage it.
Can I put a tracker on him so that we can find out where he goes?
But you got like a Batman bat tracker that you might be able to smear a little poo on him and maybe you can follow the scent.
Well, logic would dictate he's probably not leaving the city and venturing forth out into the wilds of the undead. So
I don't know. He's collected these zombies. I don't know how, but he's got these
there
black
are
ice
a couple
zombies.
of there are a couple of black ice zombies floating around this place.
He might be smuggling them through the sewers.
Yeah.
Are you guys asking
down
him?
to
He's sitting right
Saltport.
there. You can ask him.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I want to know
where'd
how
this
he
thing come from?
brings them in.
He's like, there's ways to acquire zombies. With
Yeah,
the
but
right...
they're not supposed to be able to pass through this protective shieldy thingy that...
Yeah, well, they weren't alive when they came in.
So
the one in the
infected
container
them.
has started showing signs of life again.
So we can burn these bodies, these black ice zombies? Because I don't want to get caught with them in the back room.
You do what you must. The place is yours to do as you see fit.
All right, we got the furnace downstairs. We can dispose of the bodies.
I am no longer your caretakers.
So you're making us all orphans?
Orphan squad.
You were orphans when you came to my shop. He starts to look kind of pale, right, in the face, and suddenly his eyes roll back in his head, and jumping out of his chest comes a monkey.
Oh no!
He's not wearing any pants.
What the fuck?
Shitting me.
And he runs and flings a big blob of birthday-smelling peanut butter cake at Marbania as it hits him in the head, and a magical item sticks to his face from Gorgio in chat, who has bought you a special present. Clyde.
Thank you very much.
Came out of retirement just for your birthday.
Clyde the magic poo-slinging monkey.
I was sitting here all relaxed and listening to it, and all of a sudden that music kicked in. I'm like, what the fuck?
I know, flashback.
Yeah, that music scares me.
Let's see what Engorgio bought you for a magical item.
Let's see.
A
It is
potion of
a.
resistance.
Oh, that might come in handy.
I'll let you choose. Which one do you want?
Resist death. No.
A potion of resist all.
Necrotic.
Resist lichen.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking, what can I do for, but no, it just doesn't exist. But there are zombies and undead crap around, so maybe somebody end up using that.
Well, resist death.
Necrotic resistance.
That's just a healing potion, right?
Oh, might keep somebody alive longer. Now, Marley probably won't use it because he'll be like hanging out in the back of the, not really getting up there in the business. That's what bugbears do.
All right, so why don't we do? I put that in the party sheet for your convenience when you
All
get a
right.
chance to grab it. But why don't we run through some character
you, Gorgio.
introductions real quick? Why don't we start off tonight with Marley or Marban? You playing Marley?
Marban, you here playing Marley, the half-elf bard. Tinkers with magic, but he's scared to death of it. Because it does weird shit in this world. And he just does his best to keep his friends his brothers out of trouble.
Marley's the ginger bard right down there.
Ginger, yeah. I'm soulless.
And Svenster.
Spencer is playing Oreg. So Oreg was the original captive and slave, clone, automaton, however you want to call us, that the doctor stitched together. And he was happy. He enjoyed his life. He had enjoyed his hanging out with his brothers, and didn't trained himself, read books, and he was fine with how things were going. And now all of a sudden, everything's changing, everything's moving. At least we now know a little bit more about what's going on, and we have permission to leave. But there's a part of him that sort of wants it all to go back to the way it was.
When it was safe. Safer, I guess. So yeah, he's the big bugbear in the back with the whip. That's Orag. And I didn't share this. Let me share that. That's what I'm talking about when I'm pointing at things. Some nice character art. Matakiri, tell us about your character.
All right, yeah. I am playing S, a Yuan-ti fighter, who, being reptilian, especially the snake type of reptilian, he's not overly affectionate, but he is quick to strike out in anger. He hasn't been hiding it particularly well in this discussion with Dr. Troy. He's really quite pissed at Dr. Troy for abandoning them, and he's wanted to get out and be out, but now that he is out, he's realizing that there's a lot of things out there that piss him off, and Dr. Troy is number one right now with that. He doesn't know how to demonstrate affection for his brothers, but or comradeship or whatever, but he does it in his own little way, just by helping to keep everybody alive.
And all of his brothers think that when he needs affection, that it's body heat that he's wanting. It's just
Primarily,
body heat.
yep.
It's body heat. It's not really. That's
To
about
curl
it.
up next to Oreg, especially. Morkel, not so much.
So the other somewhat rapidly aged dwarf who's 15, but physically looks 55 for a dwarf.
Dog run, bright fists. He doesn't age well, not gracefully anyway. He's he's feeling a little betrayed, I think, from our good doctor abandoning us, and he's learning more about this Lord of Light that he wants to follow, and yeah, he's kind of little pissed off too, I guess, that the doctor is leaving us alone to fend for ourselves after all these years of taking care of us, just dropping us like a wet dish towel.
A wet noodle on a rainy night. And the lizard folk.
Yeah, Morkel. He is lizard folk druid. And before when Dr. Troy disappeared, he was pretty focused on finding him. But now Dr. Troy's back and has basically told him, to carry on with what we've been doing since he's been gone. Has given him permission essentially to explore the world. And so he's looking forward to this a little bit. Gonna see what's out there.
That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't so sure before without Dr. Troy there, because he was told stay inside. But now, yeah, now that he's got permission, he's good to go.
Yeah, so Dr. Troy, he's his head didn't roll back and the monkey didn't jump out. That was just for the birthday wish. But he does look a little tired, right? Like physically looks tired. Like he hasn't had sleep. And he says, I wish I could get back tomorrow or the next day, but I don't think it's going to be possible. It's maybe a week or more that I could get back. However, I will try to see if I can have someone look after you. As far as Schultz goes, just tell him that you are now the proprietors of the shop until I return. I have not been well. Seeking healing elsewhere. You can tell him other things if you wish. But the shop is yours. Any paperwork we can forge or make do. Look in my desk for my signature. What are you guys talking about? Dead rats for food supply.
S's food barrel he keeps out back.
Yeah, they were at different stages of decay, right? Down towards the bottom, it was mostly like jelly.
Mostly
liquid.
smelled like a propane leak.
Yeah. To get one of those tastes, even he's got a shiver when he swallows. He's like, I'm immune to poison, but
Makes me molt a little faster.
Yeah.
So Orig is going to step forward. The research that you had been doing with this black ice. Apparently, you say that I won't suffer the effects, negative effects, but can I benefit from it? And is there any use that we can use for this black ice if we take yours or find any?
Well, you're not only immune to the necrotic effects that black ice causes, it's some form of a curse in some degrees. But you're also immune to its addictive properties. It is extremely addictive. And
Like, don't chop it up and snort it or nothing like that.
it has been, in some places they call it moon dust and different things. It's used all different sorts of ways. But as far as if it can benefit you or not, the necrotic ability of it could enhance magical properties, create different items with it. Would be a necrotic enhancement.
Can we take like small bits of it and imbue it into the whip, so that would then be a little more damaging if I were to attack with the whip?
Black ice is very malleable if you know how to mold and shape it. Uh, the dwarves have learned that there is ways to turn it into weapons and armor. I'm sure magical or even black ice bands could be made during a whip. Rings or of sorts, I'm sure those could. What kind of magic is cast on it depends on who's doing it, but black ice is very susceptible to necrotic. The remember the lichens are also immune to black ice curse, but they are not immune to the addictive properties of black ice. That is one of the main reasons it's not legal.
Do you
Black
have
ice junkies.
black ice hidden, stashed away anywhere?
He says the zombie in the tank down below has a large piece cemented into her forehead. That room is somewhat protected from divination. It's been built rather heavily with some bricks made of a dense material called lead.
My suggestion is, first chance we get, we cut her head off. You can take the black ice if you want it, Orig, and incinerate the bodies. If you want the black ice, we can stash it and hide it a lot better than a random zombie body floating in a tub.
Yeah, you guys get somebody raiding or even breaking in and sees this tank.
Right.
It's not, and I don't see how it is beneficial at this stage for you guys. So you guys got anything else for Dr. Troy? Let him get out of here. Let you guys be mad and happy and
No,
sad. And
we're good. We got it under control as Marley leads him to the door. Sorry to see you go. Thanks. Take care. Bye.
so the general impression that I'm hope I'm giving you guys is you guys now own a shop.
Oh, question for Dr. Troy. Is he turning over ownership of the air elemental and whatever their names, ebb and flow were? So can we
Ebb and flow are they've always been under your control. I mean, as far as
like
the
give
unseen
instructions
servants.
to and stuff?
Yeah, they do whatever you ask them to do. The air elemental is still will protect the cellar. That's his duties. So if you're down there, he will protect you.
But he's not going to come up here and.
No.
Okay.
He is contained to down there. He can't.
Okay.
He can't leave that area. He can be destroyed though, or even dismissed completely if you wanted to.
No, I'm good with an air elemental.
Yeah, ebb and flow can
Garden.
come upstairs if you wanted them to, and have them clean or
Clean
whatever.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, that's part of their routine and stuff, you know.
they're very helpful when I'm molting. They help pull the skin off.
So I turned on the shop, and I put the markup to 1 in the shop, because after Dr. Troy leaves, sometime during the day. What's today? Today is the 6th day of the 6th hammer, 15 UM. You remember what UM stands for?
Under
Under
Mythal?
the Mythal.
Under Mythal, yeah. It's been 15 years under Mythal. But realistically, time kind of could have ended, earlier, 1477 or whatever the year is, 1494. And the DR calendar could have been 25 years ago. You know what I mean?
We would have no way of knowing.
Right. But today is, and we need to look at the, what do you guys see as far as the moon? Does it say Saloon Evening Crest on the calendar?
Yes.
Evening Crescent.
So when is a full moon?
We've got a whole nother cycle to go yet.
Like
It would be
a week and a half
about
ish.
about 14
What's
days.
the period of the moon? Is it 30 days, 28 days,
10
days?
Well, 30 days.
Because we should be hitting a full moon in the next, or a new moon in the next night or two.
Configure, yeah, okay, so I got period
Oh,
30,
16, 17 days.
duration 0, and shift 0 is set
Okay.
in here.
So that's probably going to be a new moon on the 8th, which would put the full moon on what, the 23rd? Exactly 15 days after.
Oh no, the new full moon's going to be on the 15th.
Oh, weird. How does it go from evening crescent to first quarter?
It says, right now you guys are on evening crescent, the next one's first quarter, and then waxing gibbous.
So there's no new moon?
And then
Yeah,
the 10th.
it's skipped the new moon.
And then a full moon on the 15th, waning. I'm just clicking down the calendar. Waning, last quarter on the 22nd. And then morning crescent.
The 30th is a new moon.
And the 30th is a new moon. Is that the same? It changes every month? What the hell? Did I break it? Alright, so the new moon next month is the 29th. I don't know. Does it seem wrong to you guys?
It does. It seems weird. But that's all right. We can deal with it.
Right. Well, knowing that the full moon's going to be on the 15th, that's what's important. That's what's important to know. Because you don't want to be out on the 15th.
Yeah.
whenever the
I'll
full moon is.
motion to S to join me, and I'm going to go into the room with the zombie with the black ice.
I'll come.
I'm going to grab a scalpel, or if there's nothing in the room itself, I'll use one of my daggers and remove the black ice from it.
Is it restrained in the thing? Can we work with it?
Yeah, I mean, if two of you are messing and holding and doing it,
Yeah.
you're okay. She's not totally like conscious or anything. She's got twitchy and
I mean, I can
moves around
warhammer
a
her
little
to the
bit.
head and reduce the twitching.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be much to just and then pop that piece of black ice off of her head. See it?
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. I'll warhammer her to the face and then allow Orig to take the black ice off the crumpled
So my
remains.
thought was to do like a cat of nine tails, where either fashion it into little hooks or shards,
Scourge.
so that scourge, and embed them at the end of the whip, so it's not making it a magical plus to hit or anything like that, not enchanting the whip. It's just when the whip strikes, it tears into the skin with this black ice,
Necrotic damage.
doing
Yeah,
whatever this black ice would do to it. That was my intent.
black ice can be manipulated into smaller fish hooks and stuff like that.
So I'll go talk to Dalgron, the well, I would know since I've been there. Like I said, we've been in the same room the whole time. Has he trained Dalgron as a smith? Does he have smithing proficiency?
he read a book and watched a YouTube video.
Yeah, I've
You
got
were,
stone cutting.
but has he actually like been in front of a smith and pounded out a hammer? No.
I've seen pictures.
But it's
Well,
in
it's
my
also something
blood,
that
he says. It's in my bones.
you could do some downtime training to develop a skill with that and weaponsmithing or whatever and work.
And since this has been his main focus, besides the addiction, if any of the brothers manipulate or handle this stuff, um, does it have negative effects besides them just wanting it?
I mean, they don't, I mean, are you saying today, like this hour, or are you saying in the future, are they, after they handle it?
I just need to know how protective I need to be of this stuff. Do I need to hide it so that they don't know where it is? Am I the only one that needs to be messing with it, or is it okay for them to handle it and fondle it and ingest it?
You're the one that's got the full immunity to it. They're not totally immune to it yet. You think they may become immune to it as time progresses and character levels happen? So they would be affected by it. Yeah, you don't want them to have it
Okay.
currently.
All right. So I'm going to go back downstairs.
But it's not going to
It,
be as addicted to them as it is somebody that, doesn't
okay.
have any. I would say they're more, you're immune, they're resistant, if we had to put it in 5e terms.
Okay. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more research. If you need me, just come get me if you guys want to head out and do anything. My intent is to, as a thief, I know how to set traps. I know how to manipulate and do these small things. So I'm going to try to. That's my goal: is to study and look and try to like you said, cut small pieces, make sharp, whether it's like little pins or hooks or something, even just shards, and embed them in at the end of my whip.
Well, that's something you're
Whether
going to have to figure out how to do because this black ice, you can't just cut. You know, it's not like you got
Okay.
tools. You're going to have to, it has to be forged, basically. The
does he
black
have
ice
the
does.
tools in his in his laboratory to do that?
No, not currently. There's no forge either, but I think that maybe the guy's got a kiln downstairs. It gets pretty damn hot. It's not really a kiln; it's a crematorium. So that could
I was
probably.
gonna say a kiln could get plenty hot for forging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna hide this and then start trying to do research on it and stuff and see if I can't, whether it's over the next week or so, however long you think it would take, try to do that, get that done.
Research on how to manipulate it, how to cut it.
Yes. And practice it. And maybe use pieces of steel or nails, or take one of my daggers, melt it down, see if I can mess with that.
So while you're working on that, let's get Ebb and Flow to clean this upstairs area, and during the day, open up shop. And then we can do any exploring we want to do at night.
So who's gonna be the shopkeep? Hi, my name is Ed.
Be more Kells to face the
Buy
party.
something quicker. Get out.
Yeah, he's just brimming with personality.
Shake hands. Make sure
Let
you
me
shake
spit in
hands.
this
Hug
vial for
everybody
you.
who comes in.
No, Morkel is probably in the back trying to like go through Dr. Troy's like notes or books or whatever and see if he can figure out like how to brew potions and things like that we can use in the shop.
We can sell my spit. I spit poison.
We can sell mine too.
You just
Yeah,
haven't
because
found
no one
out
will
a way
buy
to
it.
keep it stable long enough to
Yeah.
actually. This poison is only for a short time. Yeah. So, yeah, Dr. Troy looked like he probably experimented with a lot of different kinds of chemicals and potions and stuff in here. So there's all kinds of that kind of equipment. There is a full lab. That is for sure for potion brewing and fungus growing, if that's what you want. Mushroom
yeah.
making, spore infused potions of healing, whatever, you know, you guys.
They're gonna be so good, guys. You have no idea. Just wait.
And remember, we are using the mix potion rules. So, and that does count if you have a potion going and you drink another potion. Let's say you got a potion of invisibility on and you drink a potion of healing. That's mixing potions.
And you blow up.
Then you roll on the table. I don't know if you can like blow up, but you might turn into a blueberry and
If you
float
roll
away.
a 1, you do.
Do you, do you
The
just
mixture
blow up?
creates a magical explosion dealing 60-10 force damage to the drinker.
That's pretty much at second level blowing up. That's
Boom.
blowing. But you get 3 death saving throws before you die, so it's 5e.
You're missing half your body, but you get 3 death
Right?
saves.
So yeah, I would love that you guys to explore the idea of making potions and stuff. But he does have a recipe for deer candy.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like
Use the
Skyrim.
honey.
You gain knowledge every time you eat something.
I know everything the rats know in this entire neighborhood.
Just sit there
Which
for
is
45
nothing,
minutes
but
at the alchemist lab, mixing ingredients until you figure out what everything does.
Well, just drink each one, and then you'll know what they all do.
I'll save time. I'll mix them all together and just drink one.
There you
There you
go.
go.
If you make them weak enough, it'll be very strong, right? Homeopathic alchemy.
I guess what you guys just got a delivery of?
Honey.
Honey, which is one of the ingredients in deer candy.
What are the other ingredients? Please say
Deer.
rats. Please say
I haven't made
rats.
that shit up yet.
Rats.
Bacon.
But, it has to be something
Filler. Sawdust.
powdered black ice. I think would be an ingredient.
Addictive.
Well, it's because it gives you guys 1d4 bonus to one ability score for an hour.
Is that
So
how he got
I
us
mean,
hooked on that stuff?
Oh,
With black ice in it.
yeah, no wonder they're so good.
I didn't know deer candy did that.
the deer candy looks like deer poop though, and Dr. Troy used to give it to you and call the children, deer Orag or deer Marley or whatever. But it's really because it looks like deer poop. Is why he calls it deer candy. It's like a little deer nugget. Do deers poop pellets or nuggets?
Yep. Pellets like
Yeah.
Rabbits.
rabbits, yeah.
Yeah, so little deer
Goats.
pellets. Yeah. They got the same look and texture. Kind of smells sweet though. Kind of honey
As long
smell
as
to
it's
them.
not the same taste.
We wouldn't know.
And I would definitely say there's 2 pieces of candy floating around somewhere.
We could sell that at a premium
It only
if we needed
well,
to.
I mean, you don't know what the black ice shavings would do to somebody that consumed it, but it seems to have a beneficial effect on you guys. It
So I
may not
remember
have the same effect on somebody else.
We got to reverse engineer it.
We asked Dr. Troy last session, what's the deal with Schultz, but I think all he said was we have an arrangement, but he didn't say what. Like, what are we supposed to give him every week when he comes?
Well, he wants some kind of a free potion or something. I don't know that he requested anything specifically.
Well, he kind of hinted that his mule was sick. Or was needed to be friended or something. So deer candy also, one of the other ingredients is blood, specifically a lichen blood.
So we need to capture one, bring him here, put him in the.
Doesn't he
tank.
have like a barrel of lichen blood in the corner?
Silver
I
barrel.
mean, I don't see the doc going out and killing lichens to make the deer candy for us.
Yeah, you don't know where he gets it from.
So we need to start up a new inoculation service. We're offering vaccines, and instead we're drawing.
Maybe
blood
there's a store down the way like Circle K that just you can. It's like a Slurpee machine, lichen blood.
Are we sure
Need to start
Dr.
a blood
Troy
drive.
isn't a lichen?
Yeah. You're not sure?
Blood's too rich. I'm more into diet blood.
Yeah,
Or
he
a
could be.
plasma place where we people come in, we'll give them $40 to donate plasma.
Look,
75 for the first time.
This candy helps the children of black ice, but will cause anyone else who consumes it to have adverse effects. I have an adverse effect table that I'm working on, but I got as far as make table. That's about as far as I got.
Got the runs for 3 days.
Yeah, something. I mean, to the extent of, 3 months methed out of your head, freaking instantly.
All right, so we got the recipe to make something that nobody else can use, but us.
Yeah, but
And
a
we
D4
no
bonus
way
to
of
one ability score for an hour? That's pretty
A random
no
baller.
ability
way
score
of
Yeah,
or all.
I'm just wondering how
obtaining
long
the
we can keep the store
ingredients.
open.
Choose.
The 1d4, so it's a 4.
It's a 4. But
I
it's
don't want. I
it's a
don't want a
random
4.
ability score. Charisma. Did that share right? Did I make it an item? Was that an item? Yeah. You can't see the DM story note though, right?
We can't see anything other than the little descriptive text. Idea, candy will give blah blah blah. The candy looks like deer poop.
Yeah,
Those 2 paragraphs.
that's all I got. That's it so far.
Okay, because there's no like item properties.
Yeah, no, I didn't do any item properties. Wait, 0.05. You know, type. It's a new type. It's called candy. There, that looks a little better. So open for business later in the day, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So after lunch, remember, you guys, if you put a gold piece under a barrel, the next day it magically turns into
Food.
six meals.
Yeah, we'll do that once we
big
can
meals.
get an active income stream.
And just so you guys understand that there's a wagon of water delivery guy that goes around, delivers water, and that's what it looks like is happening. He also delivers a barrel of water. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, you get a barrel of fresh water and a barrel that has a little water in it, but is actually a fake barrel with food in it. And you just have to put a coin under an empty barrel that's out there. Sometimes they take an empty barrel, but sometimes they don't. So the door like kind of gets slammed open like loudly, and somebody stumbles loudly through the front door. Kind of sounds like they fell in the foyer.
We're here.
Yeah, Marley, you're sitting right there. You can see this guy come in. He's a freaking big ass hobgoblin. He's like massive.
Is he on the
He's
map?
got-
I can't see him.
No, I don't have him on
Oh,
the map
okay.
yet.
So
But,
how common are hobgoblins? When we were walking around, do we see them around?
Yeah, you don't remember seeing any hobgoblins anywhere. You don't remember
Okay.
seeing any bugbears or Yanti or lizard folk
But-
either. So,
Do we know what a hobgoblin is?
yeah, old MacDonald had a hobgoblin on his farm.
With a
So-
grunt here.
Yeah, so he kind of like stumbles and like falls to the floor and says help, kind of trying to drag himself into the door. And he looks like somebody somebody
Hello?
worked him over. Let's see if I got a picture of this guy. Did I?
Dalgren, help me with this guy.
He's like,
Welcome to Dr. Troy's, by the way.
he points to his arm, which has a double broken bones sticking out, of his arm and collarbone, right?
Oh shit! That I bet that
Like,
hurts.
He says, "It says bone set on the sign," and he drops a pouch on the floor. He says, "How much?" Oh, he coughs up a little blood. He's wearing a beat the hell up breastplate, but looks like he's takes care of it, right? It's polished and clean, but it's seen a lot of action. This breastplate has, and he's also got a great sword like, strapped to his back, and it looks like it's been well used too. He's all scarred up and currently pretty much wounded pretty bad.
Isn't there a healer's kit in one of these?
I've got some.
All right. I was gonna say I can pull on the arm and pull the bones straight if you want to mend him up while he's screaming.
Yeah. Let's do that. What happened to you? How'd this happen to you?
How much is this gonna cost me?
Don't worry about it. You'll. How much are we gonna charge him?
Maybe you'll owe us a favor. I like that.
I can't collect favors. Maybe. But I can't be gone long, so it has to be fast, whatever you're gonna do, and you can take
Well-
all my gold.
The favor. Well, how much gold do you have? Okay.
How much
Marley
is
picks
all?
up the pouch.
He's already, yeah, it doesn't feel very heavy. You, like, open it up.
How much is
17
in there,
gold-
Marley?
17 gold pieces.
17 gold
That's
pieces.
17 days of food. That's
That's okay.
we're not paying rent. So
What? Right.
He's like, it's all I have.
So how'd this happen to you?
I fell down the steps. You
Liar.
can tell he's
Mhm.
lying. You can tell he's lying.
Dahlgren's gonna spit in his hands, rub them
So-
together,
Uh,
get out the healing kit.
I'll grab his arm and pull it straight.
It cracks.
Hold
breaks,
still,
snaps.
damn it!
Pop. He doesn't pass out though.
That's a tough one. Apply that healer's kit to him.
He tells you that his name is Orong the Sword. Orong.
All wrong.
Yeah, he's like,
That name
my
sounds
name's
familiar.
Orong.
And it
And
sounds
I
all
am
wrong.
Orong. He doesn't quite look like this guy, but you know. But he is a hobgoblin. But he's just got a beat up breastplate. He doesn't have all this crap on. And he does have a greatsword that's beat up, but it looks like it's been well used. Like, this guy looks like he's a veteran of being beat up.
I see you get your ass kicked a lot.
He's like, that's how I earned this armor and this sword and that 17 gold. Ah! You break his arm back in place. So you just give him a healer's kit? Like, that's the extent of his lovin's? He's
We
got
can
one
put some
hit point.
sticks in
He's got one hit point.
Cast
He's
the
like,
cure light on him or
No.
something.
Bandage him up a little bit.
no, if he casts a cure wound on him, he probably
Yeah,
smile
I'll
a
hit him
little.
with the. I'll hit him with the cure wounds.
So, are you guys trying to get this guy to talk? I mean,
Yeah, he's lying
cure
to
light
us.
wound.
Come on.
He's like, oh, that helped the pain go away a little. Oh yeah. I like to thank you for helping me. You're not gonna tell anyone I was here, are you?
What gives?
Yeah, why do you not want anybody to know you were here?
Well, I'm not supposed to be away from the pit.
The pit.
What's in the pit?
Pit
You don't
sounds
know about the pit fighting?
No, where's that at?
Oh, he like kind of points to the northeast or northwest a little. He's like, down the street there's a there's several, but the one I fight in is down the street. It's
could you
in
get
9. It's in 9. Name of the pit
It's
is
in
in 9.
9.
How's
In
this pit
9.
fighting thing work?
But in 9. What do you mean? How does it work? You get your ass beaten and you get money. Look at me. I'm rich. Oh, I was. I don't have a broken arm anymore, though. I mean, his breastplate looks like it's probably worth some bank. I mean, it is a breastplate.
So, are you tempting us to just like kill him and put him in the?
Yeah, I mean, can somebody wear a breastplate?
Well, we could heat the building with dead people.
I'm more interested in finding out how I can get into that. That sounds appealing to get into the
Yeah, how can a
scene.
couple of my
There's
brothers here want to pit fight?
there's 2 ways. The first way is my way, is into slavery. He growls. You know, I call it slavery, but if you owe your life to the pit, then you owe your life. Or the other way is you can volunteer to fight. But I caution you, you would be fighting up against people like me. Ow! Oh, my shoulder.
Yeah, looks like you got your ass whooped a lot.
So the Xanthar's page 131 has pit fighting, which includes boxing, wrestling, and other non-lethal forms of combat in an organized setting with predetermined matches. So engaging in this activity requires 1 work week of effort from a character. So as a resolution, the character must make a series of checks with a DC determined at random based on the quality of the opposition that the character runs into. A big part of the challenge in pit fighting lies in the unknown nature of a character's opponents. The character makes 3 checks: strength, athletics, dexterity, acrobatics, and a special constitution check that has a bonus equal to a roll of the character's largest hit die. This roll doesn't spin that die. If desired, the character can replace one of the skill checks with an attack roll using one of the character's weapons. The DC for each of the checks is 5 plus 2d10, and I generate a separate DC for each one. So there's like 0 successes, you lose your bouts, earn nothing. 1 success, you can win 50 gold. 2 successes, you can win 100 gold, or 3 successes, you can win 200 gold. Now there's also complications. Pit fighting must deal with your opponents. You also deal with people who bet on matches, and the match's promoters. Every work week spent pit fighting brings a 10% chance of complication. So if you guys are constantly doing this, there's a greater and greater chance of a complication. And some of the complications could include...
cumulative or just 10% each week? Like 10%
every
the first
work week
20%
spent
the
the
third, second?
fighting brings a 10% chance of...
Right, so it's 10% every week.
Yeah, 10% every week, yeah.
You fight for 10 weeks and you got a 100% chance of
Yeah, you're going to have a complication. Well, I think after about 3 weeks, I'm just going to roll on the table. So I don't know what the math is on that, but the complications are: an opponent swears to take revenge on you. A crime boss approaches you and offers to pay you to intentionally lose a few matches. So things can happen. You accidentally deliver a near fatal wound to a foe, you know. So different things can happen, and I probably will expand on that if you guys get into pit fighting. But pit fighting is not illegal. It is. It is.
Pits
It's
pits
definitely
don't
something
move, so
as
they're
you
It
easy
is
to hit. But
tolerated.
I don't know how you would damage it.
Yeah.
damage it by kicking stuff into it and filling
Falling into it is the only way you damage a pit. You just got to constantly fall into it. Fast as you can. Get up, jump, fall, jump.
it up. Yeah, S wants to grill him for any information he can give us on the pit fighting, how we get there, you know, if what it takes for it to go from our place here to the pit and back. If you know,
What day are the fights?
are they
He's like-
daytime, nighttime?
He's like, I sneak out once in a while, and you're not far from there at all. Let me get like some stuff for you and come back.
Please.
I want to ask questions if how you need to who you need to fight with. Your first time. I don't know the rules for first time.
Do you have a
But-
pamphlet or a flyer?
There's when you go into the pit fighting ring, there's a welcome center, and they have he's like, no.
There's no quick start checklist or anything.
It's like, if you owe somebody your life, you have to fight. But yeah, he needs to get back, but he kind of feels a lot better. He hobbles away, smiling his grin. He says, "I'll be back in a day or two with some information. I thank you. Don't tell anyone I was here."
Can we give him a flyer to hang up at the pit fighter? So if you're hurt, come to
Advertising.
Doc Troy's.
Yeah, I just don't have any made up, but you could
Mention
get.
this flyer for
He
10%
might,
discount.
on the inside of the pit, he could hang a little
That's right. Yeah, banner
sign. Yeah,
ad.
Are we gonna
Sponsorship.
Banner
sponsor
ad
pit
along the
fighting
side.
now, guys?
Dr. Troy's Broken Bones Mended.
I love this
Right.
Does
idea.
somebody take his money?
Yeah, hit 17 gold if somebody wants to add it to. Do you guys want a NPC called shop or something? How you guys want to track shop money?
Yeah, we definitely need some way to do that.
Yeah, that'll work.
We can just create a character.
Morkel
Yeah.
will be in charge of the finances.
Who's
You can just keep it all.
I got the highest intelligence? I think would have to be
Wait,
the one
the
in
player
charge of
or the character?
the character player. Everybody
12.
tell me your
We're all on the-
intelligence. Whisper me your real life intelligence. I don't know my intelligence. It's got to be a 4, right?
It's got to be in the single digits.
Right, a 4. Maybe a 4.5. Is there 4.5? Can I have a half? Yeah, 1.48, right?
That's right.
Oregon Dahlgren had the highest intelligence.
12s?
Oh, I didn't even look at the
Oh,
party.
wow.
We are not a bright party.
Right?
Well, I mean, what do you want? You grew up in a basement, right?
There are no wizards.
Right? I mean, look what we've been doing for like the few days we've been left on our own.
I don't think you want
Eating rats,
I don't
killing
think you want
bugs.
Morkel doing it. He's got an 8, and so does Marley.
Look, these
Valgron or
mushrooms are
Aura?
delicious. That's all I know.
How does Orog have a 12? I mean, he
What do, you,
likes
what,
to
do- what do
read.
we need?
Read all the
I
time,
got it.
yes.
Party bond. Remember, you guys have 200 gold already in it. And
All right.
you're
217.
217. Yep.
All right, added.
And I turned the shop on and put it at a 1% markup. So we're also going to use a little. Hold on, let me get to the reference manual. We're going to use. Where'd I put that crap? Oh, running a business. So in the DMG, there is some tables. Oh, actually, this is a business report table. So, remember in Waterdeep Dragon Heist, the
Yeah.
Troll Skull Manor had a table running a business table, which is from the DMG. So, for example, today, this is every 10 days that you're running a business. I'm just giving you an example. I would roll, and you made a loss of 90 gold pieces this 10-day. Or you covered your business costs and earned a profit of 3d10 times 5 gold pieces. Which,
I think there's ways to affect that, like advertising gives you a
Yeah.
plus 10, blah blah blah. What?
yeah, so there are upkeep costs and all that kind of stuff, which we need to work out. Obviously, I don't have all the upkeep costs of how much your business is, but it's not very much. You guys live there. The upkeep is what? There's no rent or anything, so probably some kind of taxes.
Mostly
Schultz
supplies and
taxes.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting components and ingredients.
Yeah, it's not like, and you guys got the general food delivered every day right now, so if that stays, you guys are good for a little while.
Yeah.
But so just keeping that in mind, there are ways to affect the roll, profit or loss. Um, like in the Troll Skull one, add +1 to the roll for every gold piece that the characters pay out promoting the business. So deduct -1 from the roll for every gold piece that the characters owe in unpaid expenses.
And if you work in the business, it's add so much. And
Oh, this one. Deduct a -10 penalty as needed following Emic's action causing a rat infestation.
oh yeah,
I don't think we'll have that problem.
The auction. So, yeah, I don't think you're gonna have that problem.
Drake, you
What if-
remember that? You guys had to deal with the rat infestation.
Where?
Troll.
I wasn't
Troll
in
Skull.
that campaign.
Are you sure?
I didn't start until Deadlands.
Oh,
That's the age.
I
That's the age.
watched the stream a lot. I was in chat a lot, but I wasn't on the table.
seems like you were there.
So everybody has a copy of the shop, right?
I do now.
I've got it in my hotkey.
So I think on top of the open for business, I think we should come up with, if you guys get somebody in that wants to buy something once in a while. So I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe come in and buy some of your supplies up. So if you guys, whatever you put in the shop, when people come in, I may randomly purchase it. So And how does it work when you put stuff in shop? It just rolls randomly for the price.
If the initial item has a range for the price. So
What if there's one already in there? Does it?
then it keeps it whatever it is. If there's already a price, then it keeps the price. If there's a range, then it rolls within the range.
So if there's like, if you guys want to roll, then we need to delete the empty one. Is that what we need to do?
Yeah.
If you want the roll.
I mean, that really only applies for magic items. Everything else, mundane, all has a set price.
Oh yeah, that's true. So 2 days go by. And about 2 in the afternoon on the 8th day of Hammer, a little familiar face comes in. A dirty little halfling that you know lives down the street. He tries to sneak in, but the bell at the front door eludes his stealth as it jingles when he opens it. Ding, ling, ling, ling. He says, "Dr.
Be
Troy?"
right there.
Dr. Troy's not here.
Oh, it's the guys that like bacon.
That'd be us.
I thought you said you would be here.
And here is where we are.
Let's see, I got a picture of this guy. He's like, he says, I need some food. But all I have is information to trade. And he smiles. He's got like dirty teeth.
What kind of information?
Yeah, it depends on what the information is.
Kind of looks
I've
down
got
at the
information too.
ground and kind of, well, I'm not going to get in any trouble, am I, if I tell you? Am I?
The last
You
bit of
tell us the
information you
type
gave
of
us led to
information?
nowhere.
What do you mean? We traded information for stuff? What was it? I don't remember. Did I not come through? I'm sorry. If you promise not to tell anyone that
No,
I've
you're
been
not trying
sneaking
to cheat me.
around.
You're not cheating me, are you?
I'm not trying to. Wait, you didn't pay me anything yet.
Well, I tell you what. We've got some food. But depends on
thought so.
how good your information is. If it's real good information, you'll get several bites. But if it's just, nah, we'll give you a bite of something.
Well, he kind of wanders in a little bit further. He says, "What kind of food?"
What kind of information?
Oh, wonder if I told you I know a place that has some of this stuff. And he points to the case, like in front of the some of this kind of stuff, like in books and
We've already got that.
and papers and stuff. And I don't think that they know it's there. It's like it's in an old warehouse. But I didn't want to go in because there's spiders in there, big ones. I don't like spiders. think I saw a magical, like, looking book. Yeah, you shouldn't roll that in the open. You don't want to know what the roll was, do you?
Yeah, sorry.
How do you
I
role
wasn't-
play knowing you rolled a 9?
I don't.
That's
know.
why.
I just buy it hook, line, and sinker. I'm like, okay, guys, let's give him some deer candy.
I've got plenty of rats in the barrel.
Ah,
I don't
Marley,
believe halflings eat rats.
yeah.
you remember this
Rats.
Cook 'em
guy
up.
told us that Dr. Troy got drug away, and Dr. Troy said that never happened.
Oh, Dr. Troy got drug away? What?
And that's what you told us
Oh,
He
last
was
time.
just here.
I didn't tell you Dr. Troy got drug away. Why would I tell you that?
Did you say
But-
he was doing drugs?
Well, yeah. Oh, that could be. I have a friend that
You said you was
she-
doing something by the wall and you saw him.
Yep, he did. That's what he said.
Yeah, I was doing Millie by the wall. My friend. And I saw Dr. Troy, that's all. By the wall. He didn't get drug away. I didn't say that. I got drug away by Millie. We were doing it. Because there were girls there.
Mm. Greasy little halflings.
I don't trust him.
I don't trust him either.
Oh, I wouldn't trust me either. I mean, come on. Do I look
But-
like I'm trustworthy?
Here's the answer, or here's a question. Well, I've got two in my inventory. It says 2 food. So that's what 2 days worth of food.
Yeah.
Give him some of S's food.
Well, I'll break some of my food out. You know,
What about
come over here.
if we did some kind of commission or something? So you give me a little bit of food now, and then I tell you where this place is at, and you guys go there and you break in and you kill the spiders and you bring back the stuff, and then you reward me because it was such a good find.
Well, that's doable.
And then if you get caught, you don't mention my name at all. And of course, I won't tell anybody that I told you. So
We don't know anybody to tell anyway.
I don't know anybody.
Millie.
We don't know
He
anybody.
knows Millie.
Oh, well, that's because you're new in town.
this I
He
don't know, there's
shrugs
something-
like he doesn't understand how you're new in town, but
this halfling reminds me of a ferret.
ferret.
A ferret. Yeah.
Well, I like his idea better than giving him food and then
Wait.
going there and finding nothing.
Well, let's
Wait,
give him a little
no,
bit.
my
He-
idea
he's-
was I get some food now. Just I'm hungry.
Give him
Yeah.
give him one out of the barrel.
No rats. I can't do rats.
Well, since I have the barrel,
An old
I do have
potato,
3 food in my pack, so I can give him half.
a moldy onion. I'm fine. No rats, please. So you like peel the rats off of some food.
Well, I
you
have
got in
3
your bag?
regular food in my bag, and then I have the barrel as my main food source.
Oh yeah, so you
The-
don't put
the
the
backpack
rats in your backpack.
No, that's for when I'm out traveling and I need, to tide me over. The daily food is,
rations.
yeah,
Rations.
ratchins.
So it doesn't. I mean, you hand it to him, and he almost bites your hand off. He's like, okay. And I'll tell you where the warehouse is. You go out back, and you go down 2 alleys, and you take a left, and it'll be on your right. So he gives you directions to the alley. He's like,
What's the
The s-
number?
the south side of
of the building, there's somebody that lives there. So be careful. I
Who?
remember seeing these two people eating dinner. It was a lady and a guy, and they were tall, like you guys.
Why?
One of them had pointy ears, maybe an elf.
Ugh.
But they were just doing their stuff in the house. The spiders is what scared me off.
A
Was you
separate house or the same house?
Was you creeping on these people?
I was on across the street,
He,
kinda.
he's a perv.
Telling you, he's a peeping Tom.
They had the lights on. Hey, if the windows are open and the lights are on, I'm watching.
How big were these spiders?
They were bigger than my head.
That's
Damn,
not saying
that's
much.
something.
They were bigger than my head, he says. He's like,
But you got a little ferret head.
Oh, okay, I'm getting a little sleepy now that I ate. I'm gonna go lay down for a little while in my cardboard box down there. But if you guys want to bring me my reward later, I'll be down there. Just come kick it.
As long as he doesn't start calling us master.
No,
Yeah,
That reminds me of
master.
Drew.
Master. He does have that small person voice. All right, so off to the warehouse.
Yeah, except this time rather than clumping together as a group, let's string it out, separate it out so it's just two at a time, 1, 2 at a time.
Yeah, I say you guys could travel, 75 to 100 feet apart. To a group of 2 and a group of 3 or something if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So 2 movements if there's some kind of fight.
Put
But,
cloaks on, cover our weapons.
So you guys follow his directions, and it cuts you guys. Wait, I need to check something real quick. No, this. Yeah. It the directions kick you out in a
What the fuck?
all right, he's giving you the sign. So you guys come from the north. You kind of meet, out of this little alleyway up here. And the building is to your left, to the east. It looks like it definitely looks like a warehouse. Further, do you see this? There's a light coming out of this house, smoke coming out of the chimney. And there's a big set of warehouse doors down here that look like they're barred up and haven't been used in a while. There's debris like scattered around the outside of the building. All the windows are all like mucked up and dirty and dusty. So what do you guys? Oh, and the tokens are locked. I just unlocked them.
I'm going to try to sink into the shadows, look through this window, or is it a door?
That's a window.
I'm gonna come down here to this end of the building like I have nothing to do with these guys. Where's the main street at?
Kind of
Someplace where
a
a
couple
where a
blocks
street
away,
where a street musician would stand and play.
like 2 blocks away.
Oh, never mind.
It's like this is like
Looking for a door.
buried.
I owned one. Oh, window.
Can you guys see in the windows?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta like rub the muck off the window or something a little bit to see in, but you guys can look in and make stuff out inside the
All except
inside
this
the
one. This one's
windows.
closed.
Can we see anything in there, like what he was describing to us?
I see spider webs.
Well, yeah, you can see what you can see, right?
Barrels.
I'm going to check the door, see if it's unlocked.
Which door? The
The one I'm
doors.
standing next to.
It's a window.
That's a window.
Doors are
Okay.
down here.
What
I'll
about this?
work my way
What is
down to
this?
the door and check it.
You do see that there's like a window right here. And a light
It's a
coming
window?
out of it.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's going to see us going in, so
Yeah.
let's try a little more stealth.
Especially since
Around the
there's like a
back.
big bar on this door.
Is this
You
a
know,
door back
from
here?
the outside, it's been like nailed shut, the door.
There's a window here, and there's nobody on this side of the building.
So I'm going to try to
This
use
is
a
a
mirror.
door here. On the south
Use
end
my
of the
mirror
building.
and look in the window, see if I can see what's going on in there. Stealthily.
Yeah, but there's a light there.
Do you want me to roll again?
I'm sorry, Sven. What'd you say?
I'm going to use a mirror and try to see if I can see what's in the room, in the lit room, being stealthy.
Oh, you can hear voices and people talking inside.
Isabella, it's starting to get dark out. Where's my dinner? Oh, I'll be making the stew soon, honey. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, why is it so goddamn dark out?
That's coming out of that house, sir?
Yeah, out of the window.
Morkel, you want to check out the roof, see if there's an entryway there?
Yeah, did we try all these windows first of all? Like, are they all locked, unopenable?
This
Yeah,
right here,
they all seem to be pretty secure. You would have to, like, pry one open or
Am I
break the
pointing to a door?
glass. You could definitely move the shutters and break the glass.
Am I pointing to a door?
Yeah, that is
Yep.
a door.
Right, well, I'm going to check that door.
This door looks like extra, like, in good condition. Like it's got
I'm
that
gonna-
Didn't,
it's got
didn't
that
he
look.
say there was a couple living in the south end?
Yeah, there's a house right here. That's their front porch lights.
Oh, okay, that's the house, not the south end of this building.
No, it's a warehouse, right?
This house to the south. There's a house to the south. They see me pointing.
Shh.
Yep.
Get over here and hide. Shh.
But the window's like here, in the middle between the porch window. And there's like a table inside. There's like a little chandelier, and it looks like people eat dinner there sometimes. But currently, 2 in the afternoon, no one's eating dinner there currently.
Yeah, can I make my way up to the roof and see if there's some way in up there?
You think you could actually maybe like pry a couple of boards off or something, or karate chop a few and get into the rafters up top?
All
Is
right.
this door locked?
This door looks very secured. It has a big fancy lock on it. It looks like it hasn't been disturbed in a long time, but the lock looks like it's sophisticated.
Okay,
This
so I'm going to
window's
try to be
boarded.
stealthy and to use my sophisticated lock picks and pick it.
Roll me lockpick. These tools,
Is snap to grid turned off?
maybe.
I just noticed. it.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you you start to get your pick in there and you turn and it just your pick just wrenches, like breaks. Ching! You're like, crap. Now a piece of the pick is like stuck in the lock.
All right, guys. I can lower you a rope from the roof, and you guys can all climb up there, and we can sneak in through some loose floorboards. Well, not floorboards. You know what I mean.
It's like the
Or
like
for
on
you.
Ceiling
like
joist.
the warehouse has a like a multi-peak to it, right? And you can like kick in some of the fascia boards and squeeze into the rafters, which he hasn't kicked in yet or anything.
Are there any small openings, like that a tiny creature could get in?
Yeah, there probably are in this warehouse.
Well, I'll squeeze into one then,
By yourself with the spiders inside?
so I can open the window.
The windows look like they're just been. They don't look any easier to open from the inside than the outside.
I was
So I'll
hoping to be
jump
able to
up and
open them
climb
without
onto the
breaking
roof.
them.
Right, they look like they've been nailed shut, so they're not any easier from the inside than they are from the outside to open. You gotta pry them open. Or break them. I mean,
I'm
the
gonna reach-
shutters are easy enough to open and close, wedge, the shutters that are closed. Or the muck that's on them.
Going to climb
But
onto
yeah,
the roof and try to be.
you think you could
stay
squeeze
low.
in somewhere, especially like over on the west side of the building, like in the main doors. There's all kinds of tiny sized creature holes in it.
So if I could sneak in and then just pop open the doors, everyone
The
could
doors are
just walk
barred
on in.
from this side, nailed shut from this side.
Okay, that's different.
I'm going to climb up onto the roof, try to stay low.
Give me an athletics check, please. The DC is only a 10. It's pretty easy to climb this warehouse. You like jump up on the roof. Just
Standing high jump.
jumps, grabs a hold of the roof, pulls himself up.
I'm standing there next to him, like, why didn't you just use the rope that I lowered for you?
Marley grabs the rope, starts climbing up.
Marley's successful.
Dahlgren will follow him.
I'm standing beneath them, pretending like I'm going to catch them.
Of course.
Dahlgren's like, he pulls on the rope and it just, whatever it's tied to, just like rips and pulls down. The whole rope goes flying down. He lands on his butt on the ground as all the rope coils up in front of him in his lap. And a plank
that looked
falls
like it
and
hurts.
I don't know what you had that rope tied to. I'm assuming a plank or something on the roof, right?
Yeah, I'm sure there was
Come
something
on,
up there,
Morkel,
right?
you can't tie it to that.
Jimmy.
You gotta
Yeah,
get
damn it.
in
Secure it to
camp.
something better.
Come
Alright,
on
The
here.
scale mail's heavy.
I
It's-
climb back down and get the rope and go back up and tie it to Oreg.
Oreg's like kind of kneeling down. He's like over underneath a little awning in the shadow, and you go over and just tie a rope around his shoulder.
Just hold on to this.
All right, I'm gonna say a little prayer this time before I go. Give myself some guidance.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Yes.
Oh,
Climbs up. I'm getting used to this crap.
I like the grunt, Caesar. That was good.
So yeah, Dalgron climbs up. Who else is down below? that
S was
wants
the
to-
only one. He was watching downstairs to make sure they got up and could get in. He's not worried about climbing up.
You would have to go around to the other side to get in, but yeah.
But yeah, either way, I can get in. I'm just wanted to make sure that they could safely get in.
Yeah,
there weren't people
you can
coming
hear
in
him up.
from down
You can
here.
hear him up top. Hey, now we gotta bash this wall in so we can climb in.
Well, shit. I thought you. Damn it.
No, it's fine. They're loose.
Do we got to climb down a rope?
Maybe. Let's check it
I
out.
think I have a.
Shit.
Like, oh look, one of these boards is already loose. Where'd it go? There's a board missing.
I swear there was a board here like 5 minutes
You
ago.
like pull off the one below it, and now you can stick your head in. And you're in the rafters. It's 15 feet to the ground.
All right. Can I see anything inside?
Yeah,
Especially
let me,
spiders?
They're all surrounding the board.
you see, like down to the southwest, this looks like there's a lot of spider webs. And then there's a big wagon with some crates and stuff that look like they're in still pretty good shape. It looks like there's another door here that looks like the one from outside, kind of.
Like the wagon looks newer than everything else?
No, the wheels are falling off of it and
Okay.
broken, but some of the crates look like they're in good shape. Some of them look iron bound. You know, like the crates have like that iron bound protection on it.
All right. We can just take the rope and drop it down here, and we can climb down, guys.
The DC to climb solo on a rope, I'm gonna say, is a 12 now. 'Cause
Oh,
there's no
God.
wall or anything, so. Markel, you don't have any problems climbing down, obviously. He's like, does it Aussie style down the rope.
Oh yeah, head first.
Marley, what's S's? Did you roll athletics to?
I rolled the first one and failed. I can roll again to climb up.
Oh, you're trying to climb up.
Yeah.
Well, with a rope, I think you're okay with an 8.
Okay.
Yeah. To climb up.
And you can use that one to climb down then.
There you go.
13.
So S is inside.
Oh,
Somewhere.
Good place to take a little break. So my bladder said.
Yeah, I just get everybody.
as we all fall from the rafters. Boop, boop, boop.
Hell, he's got 15-foot reach, right? He can just kind of hang and let his arms
Or
stretch
give
down.
me an acrobatics check to see if you can grab a hold of the rafters, because you slip off this rope. Yeah, no, you like hit the rafter with your hands, and it just causes like clean marks from the dust as you fall to the ground. D6 damage as you hit the ground. Poof! And you land prone as the dust bunnies kind of float up into the air. As Orog is inside now. Marley, did you fall too?
No.
Did you?
Dahlgren did. He rolled an 8.
15.
Dalgron, you didn't fail by 5 or more, so you're just like the rope like wraps around your leg, and you're just hanging from the rope upside down. You're like, ah,
Swinging.
ah.
Oh, give me down, give me down. Oh.
Give me another athletics check to see if you can get yourself down safely.
Can I like climb up the rope and help him?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't need help.
He doesn't need it now.
Just climb up above him and cut the rope.
That's what I meant by
Yeah.
help.
So you lower the rope down a little bit, and does that put you all you guys inside now? All right, that's a good spot to take a break. We're going to take a 10-minute break and go relieves and get new drinks and stuff. If you're in chat, you got 10 minutes, and then you got to get back here because we're going to have some combat coming up. They're just expecting spiders, but I got more in store for them. So I'm going to start a timer for 21:47. That gives us almost 10 and a half minutes. And I'm gonna start the slideshow and some pretzel music for you guys to listen to while you're on break. We'll be right back. 10 minutes.
throw your cranes up.
We're back. We're back.
And Gorgio Clyde making an appearance has been the highlight of this week. Yeah, that was a sweet thing you did for Morbania. Gorgio Clyde making an appearance has been the highlight of. He requested the 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 cake flavored poop.
Cake
Was
flavored
the poop that was like birthday cake tasting was my
birthday
idea,
cake
but
poop. Yeah.
everything else was his. All right, so let's get back to it. Everybody back? Yeah, Manicuri's just off camera. Everybody else is smiling faces. So the inside of this warehouse, you can see to the west. There's a very large broken down wagon with some crates on it. A pile of debris that looks like it might have been at one time a fishing boat. There's some barrels and stuff to the south. You can see some books broken open on crates and a bookcase that looks like it's in good condition. There's also some crates with some spiders that are tingling and looking in your direction with their multifaceted eyes, and they're big spiders. Big spiders. Actually, there's two of them, and they're like, like size of two hands. They make noises. There's a door. There's a door here, and there's a door to the south, right here. And then in this alleyway, there's a ladder and a loft, and you can see some stuff up on the loft too. In the hole over here.
What kind of a pie is this?
It is a
Rebarb pie.
rebarb. That's what I'm gonna say, rebarb, because no one knows what rebarb unless you're from the south. I was gonna say
It's not
fig,
rhubarb.
but
It's rebarb pie.
yeah, it's rebarb. It does look like a sewer grate. You guys have seen these already out in the streets, kind of, sort of. But this thing doesn't look like it's been removed lately or anything. Looks pretty rusty.
All right.
Dalgron, you and especially Marley, suddenly this boat starts to shimmer and shake, and a big rat comes running out.
Rats where?
Rats.
That's his dinner. It's getting away.
I'm your dinner.
Spit at it.
It jumps out from underneath the boat.
Eek, eek, eek.
And you see another one of his buddies. They're not that big. They're tiny. One of these buttons. Yeah.
Eek, eek, eek. Eek, eek, eek.
Like leaps out and kind of like tries to nip at you. Like you think there's more in there too. And we're just gonna just bust a move on one of these right here, because we all know what time it is. It's initiative time. All right, Orog, you were like kind of like hiding in the shadows over there a little bit. I saw a stealth check, so.
Yes, I was trying to. I forgot my I turn my mic off. Where are the spiders?
The spiders are down here in the corner.
Okay.
They don't seem to be flailing out at you guys currently. But the rats that are jumping out from under the boat seem to be the problem currently. As the boat's starting to shake and you can hear more rats in there.
All right. So as Dalgrith is there, I'm gonna try to shoot between his legs. Did the rat know I was there?
The rat is totally surprised by you.
Nice.
Surprise bonus.
And you hit him. I got 1 hit point. They're rats. Alright! So, you want to describe how you do an extra 17 points of damage to this poor rat?
So I'm watching carefully as this thing
Good God, man.
comes running out, and as I let loose the arrow, it comes moving toward Marley, and the arrow just completely goes through from its head all the way out the back, and hits the boat, ding, with the rat still quivering on the arrow.
Wah, 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 wah.
Rat kebab.
Yep.
So the boat like starts to like kind of get up a little bit, like the whole like little broken up rowboat kind of shifts, and you can see a big rat in there trying to get out. He's like wedged in there though. He's like trying to break his way out, and from underneath of him, all these other little rats come running out, and we really got a rat's nest. Is this where is this booger at?
Okay.
Where isn't the token going? There we go. So that guy's up under there. He's trying to get out. He's like, the thing's breaking, and he's just taking his turn to break this thing up to try to get out. Morcal.
All right, I'm gonna leave that big guy alone and just try to use chill touch on this one that's next to Marley.
The big one is about the size of a badger or a big beaver or something, you know.
I did not kill it.
Well,
Because apparently I only rolled 1 on my D8. But because it's chill touch, the hand that appears hangs off the rat, and the rat cannot regain any more hit points till the end of my next turn.
some of these rats got I guess they got 1d4 or maybe 1d3 hit points, so
I'll put away my healing potion then, since it can't regain hit points.
No, won't be effective. Don't even try.
Marley
Marley.
pulls out his longsword. What?
Oh shit! Marley's like, get away from me, you damn! As you gain advantage on all your ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws until the end of your next turn.
Nice. So we'll do that damage.
So-
And
So we're doing the special tables in addition to the max damage on the crit thing.
Yeah, I just once in a while if I think it's cool, I'll throw it in there.
Marley's gonna move back his full movement.
He's like, oh
And
shit! Like these rats
yeah.
start pouring out of here. He's like, ow!
No food?
And knowing that S is probably eyeing that up for some time to say, S, there, my friend, is your dinner. And I'm gonna give him some bardic inspiration.
Well, this rat,
Eek, eek.
and he comes running out, and he's gonna come over here. And he comes leaping towards Dalgrog. Right, he's running over towards him, and just all trying to get up on your legs and shit, and that's all he can do.
Oh, okay. So he moves within 10 feet of me.
And he got-
So
Yes.
I'm gonna use my reaction and throw some spores at this rat.
So like when he gets to like right there,
But nothing happens. So
it like hits the wagon thing and like bounces off, and the rat like runs under it and scuttles over here.
yeah, a little bit of like mold grows on the wagon.
Yeah, a big piece of moss drips down a little. That's that guy. Another rat. Another rat is gonna come running out. And he comes running over here and goes around the sewer grate because he's a little too small. He might fall in. But he comes over here to harass S. And S looks down at him like, these things look like they've been fed pretty good. These aren't scrawny little rats. They're like kind of healthy.
Delicious.
Let's say another one joins his buddy over here. Gang pile on the dwarf. Oh, Dalgron. You got two little
Dalgron's
rats that
gonna-
are like running around at your feet.
Yeah, so he's going to utter a few divine words and cast Word of Radiance. Let me see how this works. Word of Radiance.
And Gorgio
On these,
gets
uh,
advantage on
5
the
feet?
rats. The rats.
These
get
two
advantage.
rats.
Which rat?
All of them. They all get advantage.
I
Another
think
crit.
rats have pack
Oh, that's-
tactics anyway, don't they?
I don't know if
One
little
failed and one
rats do.
succeeded.
Do they?
Don't they have advantage?
No. Standard rats
And that's
aren't probably smart enough to
Baldwin's
have pack
turn.
tactics. So, dead rat number 13. S.
S is going to ignore the rat at his feet and come over to here and try to stab the giant rat. And yes, if they want to take attacks of opportunity and nip at his ankles, he doesn't care.
Who?
The rat that was next to him.
Oh, yeah, why not, right? The guy's, he's got a +0 to hit. Why not? Let's see.
I'll come back and eat you later.
Nope. He like, he gets your shoelace a little.
And I am going to skewer this guy with my pike.
All right, well, yeah, you skewer him.
All right.
He like busts through some of the rest of the boat, kind of collapses, and you just jam this thing into the back. It's like,
Pick it up on my pike and leave the giant rat on the end.
Well, this one wants revenge and leaps for your throat, flying in the air. +0 to hit. Come on, 20. Come on, 20. Damn it. Bounces off your armor. screeches, or a hug.
I rolled a 3 again. 2 rounds in a row, a 3.
So I don't see any real threat here. I'm gonna move around and down to here. Ready my bow to.
Oh shit! You scared the hell out of me.
Big ass, quiet bugbear walks past you.
If I
Whoosh.
see any other threat, then I'll shoot it.
There's a rat right there. If you got your action still.
I don't consider that a threat.
He's looking for bigger things. Those spiders, how's he feel about spiders? They look threatening over there a little bit. A big ass spider.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching them. I might just shoot them anyway.
They're like, come over here. We have a surprise for you. They got Ferengi voices. What's Dalgron gonna do?
So,
Is there one
Dal-
still on him?
Dal-
Oh, there's another one still
yeah,
on him. It's like,
Dahlgren's gonna shake this one off his leg. Give the little dwarf leg shake, kick him off his leg, and try to smack him with his warhammer.
kind of the whole
Whack.
like toss him up like a hacky sack and go.
Yeah, whack them all.
No, he like runs into your pants leg. He like runs around in your pants leg. He's like, yeah. Ah.
Hey, he's gonna squeal. Ah!
You guys not sure if you've heard Dalgron make quite that pitched a voice in his voice before. Marley.
Marley leaps forward. And
When I just imagine him leaping, it's kind of like,
yeah,
boing, boing,
yeah,
boing.
yeah, it's kind of like the Nutcracker Suite. He looks like a ballerina. Or not
he's
a
got
ballerina.
tights. He definitely has tights on. He definitely has tights on.
Tights. He's wearing tights. He is a man in tights. And I'll give this rat some longsword love again and miss him.
Rat 2 in the pants leg's gonna, since he's in the pants leg, I'm gonna give him a little +2 to get a hold of something.
Doesn't he have advantage from?
Oh yeah.
I thought Engorgio gave the rat
Yeah,
advantage.
and the one in the pants leg, Engorgio is giving advantage to.
Bastard.
He's gotta crawl up there and bite something.
He's crawling around. He's like, oh shit! He grits.
Damn!
Ah.
Now you really hear Dahlgren squeal.
Somehow, he bites you so hard that he restrains you. So, you can imagine where you got bit. But let me roll damage for that. Crit. There you go.
I don't think you'll survive.
So
You
there's
just
the
see
damage.
Dahlgren drop to his knees and cross his legs. And,
But the restraint for one round is is what's fun. Ouch! Brought to you by Engorgio. And that's all he can do. Morkel. This thing's like, there's a bulge in his pants leg now, and he's like, I can't move. Wait, don't move. It's gonna bite. Don't. It's gonna bite me again. Don't move. He's just restrained, right? He's like,
Yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with that, so I'm gonna come down here and try to smack this one. Just cast Shillelagh and try to smack it with my Shillelagh quarterstaff.
It rises up on its hind legs and goes, and throws its hands up because he knows his Shenade is deadly. Oh, and he dodges out of the way.
Not when I'm wielding it, apparently.
He jumps out of the way, runs under your feet a little. Since he's tiny, he can run right under your feet, and he's gonna try to bite you.
All right. Since he starts his turn within 10 feet, I'm gonna use my reaction to throw some spores at him. See if I can kill him before he hits me.
Your spores go down the sewer drain, and you hear something down there go. As this thing tries to bite you, this rat. No, he doesn't. He like grabs a hold of your shoe leather. And what? Rat 8. What, is he dead? No.
He's the one by me.
This is the one that came flying out. He like missed you and like lands behind you and tries to scurry back up your pants leg, trying to bite at you. He like runs through a pants leg, and you can feel him. He's almost about to bite you, and you shake your leg, and he comes flying out, and he like ends up over on this side of you now.
All right. S is gonna take one step to there. He's not in a square, so I can't tell if he gets an attack of opportunity or not. But I don't care.
The rat? No.
All right. And then I'm gonna turn to Dalgron, and I say, Dalgron,
he's kind of
hold
attached
still.
to you.
Don't move. As I thrust with my pike right towards the rat that's up his leg.
Dahlgren just has fear in his eyes.
And I miss.
like stabs it into the ground, like right between your legs. He's like, sparks fly off in your face a little.
Will you two quit messing around with that rat?
Yes, you get to go again.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
I'm just shaking his head.
I told you not to move, damn it!
Hold still. He gets the hold of the rat. He's like, Keek! Pulls the rat out, rips your pants, big hole in your pants, as he spears this rat through your pants and pikes it out of there and flings it up in the air. Give me an acrobatics check.
For me?
Yeah. And the rat goes flying off the end of the pike and hits this wall and falls to the ground, and he picks it up. I was going to let you catch it in your mouth. Yeah. Well, it was an 8. What do you do with an 8? All right, so some dead rats. Let's see. This one is not dead yet. He's still on your pants leg, and he like leaps and he tries to bite you, and he can't get through your armor. He's like, this armor hurts my tooth. Dalgron. You can aim back. There's one like
hold still,
like on S's ass, trying to bite through his pants. You like stand up. What do you got? Your warhammer out?
Yeah, be still. Don't move.
Dalgron,
yeah. No, Dalgron's warhammer.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you swinging it, hitting everybody in a circle?
Oh, I didn't clear my targets. All right, this
crit
guy.
on rat 8 though.
Did he crit the rat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll roll damage. Two ones.
Look, it still
it's making one.
So this rat's like on his ass, and you just knock it off of him, splatter onto the wall. It was so good that you gave yourself a point of inspiration
that you can't use on yourself.
That you can't use on yourself. You got to use it on somebody.
You got to give it away.
Yep.
I'm gonna claim a longsword and put it away. Yeah. Get my bow out in case there's any more of these rats.
Yeah, I think you guys. We could take you out of initiative for the moment. Oh, there's still a rat.
There's still rat 7.
There's still a rat 7. Orog, what are you gonna do?
That rat.
Let me lock the tokens again. Do you want to do anything there, Sinster?
I want to come over here and open this door.
It appears to be securely locked.
All right, so I'm going to unlock it.
So he breaks out his these tools. He's like, let me see. Oh, I don't know.
Actually, it doesn't need to be in a tower because I know whether or not I open it, correct?
Say again? Yeah. Hold on a second. You actually might have succeeded. Where's it at? DC is a plus 10 because it's got arcane lock on it. Right? Increases by 10 and it was a 15. It's a 25.
Okay.
You're like, this
So I
is a
can tell it's
tough
magically
lock.
locked.
Yes, now you can.
Okay.
Definitely. You're like, wow, I think this is magic. Magic. But it's going to definitely take your whole round to get into it. Marley, this rat
Well,
looks like he's mad at somebody.
yeah. So let's see. Rat 7. Marley. He did not get to put his longsword away, so he will attack with that.
He's not sure if he wanted. Should I put it away or should I take it out? Should I put it away or take it out? Or is it drop the sword to pick it up? Drop the rifle, pick it up. What was that joke? You remember that joke?
So no negative effect. I'll pass my turn.
I mean,
Uh.
the negative effect was that you suffer a level of exhaustion, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
Oh,
it.
okay. Thank you.
It just didn't seem fair. You just dropped your sword. Morcal?
All right. I'm gonna try to smack this thing with my staff again.
Ah,
There
you
we
like
go.
and knock him off of your leg, and he goes flying across. And give me another acrobatics check. This time, right in the mouth.
Here's my meal for today.
You kind of gotta unhinge a little on these, though. You're like, they're kind of fat. They got a distinct like they've been eating some kind of grain or something. Taste like a little woody. And I think that's it. You killed them all. Just in time for
And
Orag
Gorgio
to...
gave me advantage to catch and eat the next rat.
I'm gonna pull you guys out of initiative for the moment. And let you move freely about the cabin.
I'm gonna search this boat that they were in.
You know, I didn't put a parcel in there, but they definitely would have some little trinkets and stuff. So
trinkets, food, grain.
yeah, let me just roll a quick
Little rat's
percentile
nest.
here. I got a
Whatever's
general
in
idea.
the crates, and just try to get an inventory. See if we can find a key to that door.
Oh, so under the boat, you pull out.
Magic item.
You pull out. You pull it. A filter of love. I don't know what that actually looks like. It's in a little heart-shaped little heart-shaped perfume bottle looking thing, and it definitely has like a little glow to it, and you can tell it's magical.
Oh yeah, I have just the person. I mean, I have a pretty good idea what that can be used for.
And there's also a random a 15 gold and a few steel pieces in there. Let me go ahead and do.
You want me to take that, Maddie?
Yes, go ahead. I'm just reading it, but yeah.
And there's the coins.
Toss a coin to your woodchuck.
Diablo Bob, what's up, man?
What's up?
Bobby.
So, Orag, you also think that this door doesn't look totally like it could be smashed down to the ground, too, because you are a bugbear. You're like, I'll pick it first, and then I could smash it to the ground, too.
Now, was that just the boat, or is that just kind of the general treasure from searching around the whole
No,
area?
that's under the boat.
Okay.
That was the rats, what the rats had.
I want to check out this wagon.
Yeah,
The
like-
boxes and crates up here looked interesting.
There's several of them are just totally like crumbling and whatever was in it is no good. But there is, as you start looking through like 2 or 3 of the crates, you open them up and there's well, like glass bottles of different various sizes.
Stuff for the
25
shop.
of them.
Is the
they're-
crate? Does the
they're-
cart look like it's mobile?
No, the cart's wheels are all busted and it could be repaired, but pack animals became food.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to load up the cart and then I could pull it. But if the wheels are shot,
Yeah, no, it definitely needs work. But there is some 25 glass bottles
nice.
that you guys could easily put into like one or 2 crates.
Great.
More store inventory, absolutely. So this room down below here looks like what we're looking for. There's magical locks, and the doors have been recently replaced.
This door does not look like it's magic or even locked.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
All right, so inside is a tool room. There's some busted up or decayed shovels and rakes in here, but there is enough in here for a complete carpenter's tool set. Mallets, nails, measuring cords, cutting templates. They're triangles, so
Nice.
there's a carpenter's tool set in there. I threw that in the party sheet too.
This northern area.
Yeah, there's a loft. There's a ladder that goes up to a loft, and underneath there's some crates and stuff underneath the loft. So,
Hey Marley, catch these as I toss them down to you.
as you climb
The
up
wood's
on the
slightly rotten.
loft, let me hold on 1 second. You weigh more than 80 pounds, right?
I believe so. Let me double check. Yes, I weigh slightly more than 80 pounds.
And is there anybody under the loft when you climb up on top?
I doubt it. I would have gone up while they were looking down in the room below.
I was just seeing if Marley was being brave. The thing collapses, the shelf does, and if you were under the shelf, you would have to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or take 2d10 bludgeoning damage.
When he first got up there, I was standing right here.
Yeah, I know. But you need to give me a dexterity saving throw also. DC is also a 15 because you're going to take some oh shit damage if you fail it. Which you don't, so you completely like jump off of this thing as it's collapsing, and you just kind of tuck and roll and take D6 of like hitting the ground instead of the 2d6 or 2d10. Sorry, as this thing goes, and one of those crates like kind of spills its belongings open a little bit as you find a set of very fine female clothing. Like
Marley,
for
got some clothes
Oh,
for you.
oh.
there's
It's that
a purse,
lingerie stuff you like so
like
much.
a woman's purse, and you can hear some coins jingling around in it, and wrapped up in a like a little velvet fold is something heavy inside of it. When you pick it up,
Check it out.
it's
Yeah.
you like open it up.
Oh yeah.
It's a silver bar,
Nice.
Silver.
and there's a also there's a signet ring in the purse, and the purse also has some identification papers for a Lilar Envelostone, which none of you recognize, whoever that is. So some kind of noble lady, maybe? Clothes?
Yeah, we better be careful with silver. Hide that in our.
Yeah, the silver bar would be worth 50 gold. It weighs 10 pounds. So it's a pretty big bar. 10
10-pound bar of
pounds?
silver. I'd actually be more interested. I don't know if it would even be legal, but
It's
to,
like all black and corroded, but...
sure, but to pay somebody to silver my weapon with it.
Well,
Use the
what's the rules? 100 gold? Or two? I think it's 200 gold?
something like that.
Oh, well, you already got the silver, so that helps.
Right.
So I'm going to throw this parcel in the party sheet, too. It's ephemeral nobles. Make sure everything's
Auburn's
ID.
gonna check around this room up here, and you can see him moving with a obviously bow-legged limp right about now.
There's a
Okay, I've got the women's garments.
there's a probably a barrel over there that's in pretty good shape or something, but nothing really seems to be in that great a shape. There's some rope on the ground if you need a coil of 50 feet of rope. It looks like it's still hemp rope. It's still in pretty good shape. The rats haven't destroyed it like everything else in here.
Here's
You know
some
how
books.
rats are. Yeah, the as you come down here, you can see that the books that were in the crate look pretty destroyed. They're just falling apart. But there's a small shelf with a glass piece on the top, and the books in the shelf have survived. They look like they're in pretty good shape.
Nice.
There's 9 books in total, and one of them looks like has a lock on it.
I'll take a look at that. And you said the book itself, not the glass case, has the lock, right?
One of the books looks like it has a lock on it. Yeah.
If it is locked, I'll attempt to unlock it.
Yeah. Dexterity thieves tools. Ooh. All right, let's see. DC 15, Dexterity Thieves Tools. It can be opened. Opening the book by any means other than using the proper key causes 3 specters to appear within 10 feet of the book and attack the opener. However, the magic that binds the specters has weakened over time. And, oops, sorry.
So there's 3 weak sphincters.
Yeah, 3 sphincters attack you.
Weak
And,
ones.
Hold on one second. Let's gotta unlock the thing to make it work. So, one specter, they all have like 3 of them, like, they all gotta morph into one to actually do anything to you. So, uh, a specter, where's the book at? I was gonna say, I want to say it's right there. And I think it's a good time to roll initiative. What do you guys think? Good time? Is when he cracks this thing open, you know, like he like, haha, I opened it. And like this 3 specters come out and go, you should have used the key. And they have to morph into one because the arcane is all screwed up. And oh shit. And they get to go first. It
No.
gets to
I'd
go
like
first.
I'd like to use my reaction to throw spores at it.
Sure. No. Oh, they failed.
Oh, it fails.
It
Yes.
worked.
Oh,
Immune.
first time it hits, they're immune. Figures.
Probably the only time it's gonna hit the entire campaign.
All right. Well, unfortunately, this thing's gonna try to hit Orog. This could be ugly if he hits him. Everybody squint. Don't look. Oh, he dodges out of the way. Yeah. As this thing like tries to grab at your soul, like ah. Orog.
I'm gonna give Orag one of my inspirations here.
How do you
Has-
do that?
I'm gonna say a prayer and just the Lord of Light don't like these spirit things.
So he says something like, "The Lord of Light is gonna guide you."
Yeah, guide his blade, his whip.
So he has disadvantage on me because I don't have a soul. I'm a bugbear. And
Why, you're
this is like
ginger too? I thought you were
Marley
more
and I.
Thought it was just
brown
Marley.
haired.
Marley and I are both. Marley and me.
So you got like freckles all
And
on your cheeks
Marley
and
and
stuff.
me and the spook makes 3.
So I drop the book and whip out my rapier as this Dalgron is sort of like patting him on the. It's okay. You'll do good. You'll do good. Your my God will bless you. I'm gonna stab him.
The Spectre, right? Not Dalgrod.
Yeah.
Oh, so you like jab your rapier into this thing and you like, somebody's next to me so I can sneak attack. You feel it like kind of bite in, but not totally. You like,
And I'm gonna shift to 1 square. Come on. There we go.
Marley.
All right. This would be a perfect time to drink a potion of necrotic resistance. Thank you, Engorgio. I didn't realize it'd come in so handy that quickly.
It doesn't even look like it's even paying attention to you.
Well, I got to thinking that I forgot to code it, so I'm not going to drink that potion. I don't have it coded. So what I'm going to do is
You're
put
like,
my
damn
finger
it,
at
I
this
forgot to
thing.
code this potion. I gotta scratch it off.
I gotta scratch it off. I'm going to cast Bane at the Spectre, but in doing so,
The Spectre's like, I'm
Spectre
scared.
failed. No wild magic surge,
Nice.
and so there. Oh, I can bonus action too. I didn't use a bonus action, did I? No. So I'm going to bonus action Dalgrin Bright Fist. I'm going to bonus action him. That's not really what I meant. And I'm going to give him Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Does that take away the one that I've got, or no?
Except I just gave it to the spook too, so.
No, it doesn't take
No.
them away.
Okay, just making sure.
It gives them out like candy. Here, you have a piece, and you
At
have
least-
a piece, and
At least 3 times.
yeah, 3 times a day.
All right, so Dahlgren will go ahead and use it to swing at this specter with his warhammer. So it's a D6, right?
You can wait till after you roll.
Or do you wait till after you roll? All right, let
Yeah.
me swing it at them.
So a 7. Do you want to try to use it?
Yeah.
I mean, so
11.
4.
Oh,
They're pretty quick.
see if I got a bonus action. No, I don't need to use a bonus action here. That's going to be the end of his turn then.
All right, yes.
All right. S is just gonna thrust his pike into this specter's face.
He's got like 3 rats still on it from earlier.
And I am also going to use my bardic inspiration.
Oh, that is a hit.
So I will do that damage.
So just
Partially resisted.
to point out, I drug the 6 into the modifier box, and then I redrug the 9 attack onto the NPC, and it calculated it that fast.
That's awesome. And then I'm going to action surge.
Uh-oh. That's just like, die, you spirit things. It stabs this thing again. Doing 8 points of damage. You can tell it's like resistant. Morkel.
All right, I'm gonna step up right next to this thing and try to whack it with my shillelagh.
Like a whack.
And I'll give you. Dahlgren will give you his last inspiration. Let him monitor. He's light. He's nature. He'll help.
All right, thank you.
So you got my inspiration.
Oh, and it's a crit. Go ahead and roll damage as you see this like ethereal opening happen as you just like rip through this thing, and it like just falls back into the book. Like, yeah.
This is why you should never read books.
And the top of the next round, Orog, do you want to do anything? Because you may still consider yourself in combat because the book is laying on the ground at your feet. I don't know. Technically, you're not in combat, but
So have I heard anything about these type of things? When I opened the book or when I undid the lock, how did it appear?
when you
What seemed to
undid
trigger it?
it like came out of the lock after you picked it. Like,
Okay.
like as soon as you popped open, they came out of the lock. Like,
I will pick up the book and take a look at it.
The book is a book on
Undead summoning.
there's a family crest on the book's title page. The rest of the book is written in common, and it describes births, deaths, and other family events between the dates of 1239 DR, the year of the bloodied sword, and all the way up until 1422. It just goes on and on. I mean, I don't know how long you're gonna read it. It would take you a little while to get into it.
I'm going to keep it. I'll put it in my backpack because it seems like mundane. This book just has like a registry of births. It seems like it's a lot of magic and locks and things just for a registry. I'm going to take it back to the house and see if we can figure out if there's a code there or something that's missing. Hey, S, I'll give you I'll bet you 10 copper that you can't kill both those spiders in one hit.
Well, now that I've used my action surge.
Now that I use my action surge, well, I mean, since you're over there,
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the spiders really.
right? Since you're over there, I think the spiders decide, hey, you're in our space there, buddy, and we don't want you over here. So we're gonna line that up as we get another initiative. Why is the token so damn big? All right, Orag, these you can see these spiders are like dun 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 coming down the
We
the
can't see 'em
itsy
yet.
bitsy spiders are coming down towards Orag.
Yeah, so I'm
Or
just
towards S rather.
so I'm taunting S and seeing, betting that he can't do it, and I'll sort of, turn to Morkel. What do you think? You think you can do it? Sort of a way of inspiring him to make sure that he does that. I'll give him my inspiration. See if we can kill them both with one hit.
You can do it.
Oh, sorry. Do I have to apply it or anything?
No.
Okay. So S, you
Come
have
on,
inspiration.
Dalgren.
I don't actually have
Okay.
a code. I mean, I guess we could code something, but because this is fantasy grounds. Dalgron.
Smash him,
All
Dalgren.
right.
Smash him. I'm going to use my inspiration on Dalgren.
Dahlgren's just gonna move over here, and after hearing the challenge from
No.
Oreg, he was gonna just let S do it.
Marley.
Give it to S.
Oh, S is a. Okay. I thought S had already, for whatever reason, I thought he already attacked. Yeah, I got faith in him.
I was too busy looking at all of the cool stuff in this
Yeah, I'm gonna
rotted
give you
crates.
my inspiration there, S.
So I've
And
got
I'm gonna
double
start
inspiration.
chanting and thumping on this little hand drum I got. Don't, 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 don't. Little snake charmers stuff.
Orig already gave me inspiration, so I've already got it. Marley,
Oh, you do?
I do.
Well, hell, I'll inspire somebody eventually one of these days.
It might take 2 rounds.
Are you gonna do anything else?
Oh, me?
The
Well,
down
hell, it's
arrow.
my turn. I'm not doing nothing. No, I'm gonna take the dodge action. Fuck it.
So yeah. So you're like over there, and you're kind of notice the spider webs you've been shaking and stuff. So one of these guys comes like climbing down the spider web and leaps at you, trying to take a bite. And misses. And that's all he could do. And the other one is also going to come over. And try to bite too. And both of them rolling a 9, which is a miss. Morkel?
Morkel also wants to see S take both these things out in one hit. So
Are
He's-
you guys like starting wagers or something? Is there?
Well,
Is
no,
there
that'd be
some
foolish
odds?
because it's against the 5e rules. I mean, you can hit one
Well, yeah,
target.
we got that 10 copper wager.
Yeah,
Alright,
there is a
as
10 copper wager.
they're
All
kind of
right.
lined up a little bit. I
Yeah,
tell you what.
unfortunately. What's that?
I tell you what. We can play the cleaving through creatures rule if you want.
All right. Well, I'm gonna swing my warhammer at it, and with advantage from Oreg.
19 is a 24 armor class. I barely hitting him.
Oh, that was I did not have it targeted, but that should hit anyway.
Yes, barely. As when a melee attack reduces an undamaged creature to 0 hit points, any excess damage from the attack might carry over to another creature nearby. The attacker targets another creature within reach, and if the original attack roll can hit it, applies any remaining damage to it. So yeah,
So that would be
24.
10 remaining damage.
Yeah, so squish, squish. Whoever bet that he could do both in one hit just
10
lost
cover.
their money.
Ka-ching!
I had the faith.
Oh, and you can repeat this process, carrying over the remaining damage until there are no valid targets.
Nice.
So that's I don't know. Does that share with you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Cleaving through creatures.
Huzzah! Good job. Haha.
That was fun. Thanks.
But as you squish those two, stirring out of the corner comes a whole pile of spiders, just hundreds of them. As a swarm comes pouring out.
I'm gonna kill that last one that should have received the excess.
Yeah, I was just gonna delete him, but so you can see that now that you got this whole squish thing going. They're just pouring out of those crates in the back.
Okay.
You could move if you wanted to. I don't know.
Oh, I'm fine right where I'm at.
All right. Alright, top of the next round. There's
All
Can
right,
he
so
name
seeing
that
this
tune in one?
swamp,
it's a swarm.
I'm gonna
Swarm
pull
of
out.
spiders.
Here it is. Yes, I'm gonna pull out my vial of acid. And so, what are these things here? How tall are they?
You're taller than them. You're taller than them. I'd say
All
they're
right, so
about 5 feet tall or so, like little shells.
so I'm gonna toss the vial of acid over there. What? It doesn't have the. I must not have it open. All right, so here's the attack for that. And let me open those up. I think it does 2d6.
On a hit, the target takes 2d6 acid damage. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And they are vulnerable to acid, aren't they?
We'll find out because this is Fantasy Grounds.
I think most things are probably vulnerable to acid.
Is it coded somewhere?
It's not coded anywhere. So there's the
Oh, so I guess we can't find out if they're
5 acid.
automatically.
I have to look and see what module I don't have open so I can pull it.
Well, let's see. They are damage
Adventuring gear.
resistance.
All right. Well, S is going to look up at the swarm of spiders, and he is going to spray some raid over in that direction out of his mouth.
Is it a skeeter? Does he use the bottom? Does he have like two
Yeah.
different heights? He gets the good or a skeeter. Ooh. 10 points of damage. Wow. There's like spiders falling off the wall. Acid or melting them. They're running around.
There it is.
Okay. Morkel's gonna try to use chill touch on these spiders so that he can stay back a little bit.
That's just the raw. They should change the name of that. There's no touch.
Right?
There's no touch.
I should reflavor it as something else. Oh,
You
nice.
hit with a 7. I guess these spiders
It's
aren't
not
that
cold
hard.
damage either.
1 point. So one spider like freezes like.
Yeah, but more importantly,
one
the
spider.
swarm cannot regain hit points now.
Oh, that is important. They could be regenerating swarms.
Yeah, sure.
never know.
And I'm gonna move up right behind S.
You know, when you use that on a troll, it's pretty handy.
Dahlgren is
Uh-huh.
going to cast Sacred Flame because what else do you do with spiders? Catch them on fire.
Radiant fire is a little different, but yeah. It
Yeah,
kind of
close
works.
enough.
It kind of works. It's close. They like jump out of the way
Oh.
though. They're like, yeah, run
Jesus.
away! The bright light, run away, run away! Like cockroaches. Marley.
It's scattered.
No. You bunch of little spiders, you bunch of tweaky little spiders. I viciously mock you and your mother that. Oh.
Spiders. How do you know our mom?
I used to date her.
Why is there so many of you? So, I guess the 3 of them that are left leap out at you.
Before they get to attack, I'm gonna shake my staff at them and send some spores out.
S sneezes.
Snorts one of the spiders up his nose as he sneezes, and the spider tries to bite him. Spider. Oh, he almost got him. He's and he goes, and you snot him back out onto the ground, and that's all they got. 1 bite. The piercing would have been nasty. Marley.
You know, I'd like to use Mage Hand and just smash him. I don't think it works that way. Yeah, just smash the little things. Yeah. Cause you're Marley's gonna move this way so we can see him. And your mother and I, we go way back until I accidentally stepped on her and I cast vicious mockery again, and they succeed and nothing.
All right, we're gonna try chill touch again because I want it to do more than 1 damage.
All right. Dead spiders. And yeah, I think you guys get a little. You killed the spiders! Yay! There's no loot over there though. Damn it. The other 8 books though should be worth something. Let's do oh, I'm in story. That's why. Oh. I think that they're probably worth 25 gold apiece.
Nice.
They're
gotta
nice
find a buyer.
books. Yeah. Yeah, so let me throw those in the party sheet for you.
I'm in the shop.
Put them up for sale.
8 of them.
Anything
And you
worth
got that
reading?
whisper,
After I
right?
read them first.
You got
Yes,
that
I got the whisper.
All right. You can, if you want to make a
So over
book
the
or
next
something.
couple of days, I'll tell everybody. So remember that book we found in the room with the spiders, where the shade came out of? Looks like there was these growlhounds who made pacts with the devil, and among other things, resulted in tieflings. They lived to the north.
Tiefling.
Tieflings.
They have lots of teeth.
Tails.
So here we are at the door.
So yeah, now the 2 windows, could you guys see in the 2 windows?
From the outside, no.
Yeah.
Not
Good.
in this little room.
Good, because you weren't supposed to be
No,
able
not
to.
into here, no.
Well, I could turn into a spider and crawl under the door.
The door is magically sealed with a spell.
Ah, okay.
I can take a warhammer and smash the wall until there's a hole just large enough for me to squeeze through.
You think you could also just smash the door down with a warhammer too?
It's also
Yeah, okay.
nighttime and yeah, it makes a lot of noise.
Yeah. The stone would probably make more noise than the door, though. The
2 in
door's
the
made out of
afternoon.
wood.
It was 2 in the afternoon. We heard them arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, 2 in the
yeah, we'll
afternoon,
just-
it starts to get dark. You know.
We'll just cough when you hit it.
Was there a crowbar
covers up the
with that
sound.
pile of carpenter's tools?
Yeah. There's
Or,
something you
or
can
a
use as a
screwdriver? We can
crowbar.
unscrew the hinge. Yeah, if there's a crowbar, I'll use it to try and pry the door open.
Let's see what the DC of Arcane Lock is.
You go, boy, you go.
Crowbar,
I'm inspiring
The
you.
lock
I'm
was a
using my inspiration.
25. The door
Nice.
break DC is
A 2.
10. So it is a 20 with Arcane Lock on it.
Okay.
And you got advantage, right?
Yeah, I inspired him. I'm yelling, "You go, boy!" And I'm giving him
well,
bardic inspiration. No.
You could give him Bardic Inspiration, but don't use your inspiration because he already has advantage because it's a crowbar.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I can
well,
give him
then I'll
some
give
guidance.
bardic inspiration. There we go.
I'll give him guidance too. Hold on a
Guidance would
second.
work,
I'll flex it.
and you don't
Okay.
have to roll your inspiration until you roll. party gets
All
ready.
right. I will do
Gets
that.
in there. Oh yeah, busted the
yeah.
door right open. So this magic goes, and as the door cracks open a little bit, and you can hear something like screech and make some kind of metal clanking noise from inside the room, like maybe somebody's knocked over a couple of tin cans or something. And the door, is obviously just cracked open. What do you do? The noise was kind of weird.
Open the door.
Kick it in.
So as you open the door, standing up as you open the door is a suit of armor. And it starts heading towards you guys as we, to be continued. Dun dun dun! As we get some animated armor. Ought to be a fun fight. You guys have been making short work of all this combat, though. You enjoying it? You getting your characters fleshed out a little?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. All right,
Starting to feel a little
so
more settled.
that's it for tonight. That's session 4 of Waterdeep Under Siege in the bag. Tomorrow night is my night off, and I'll be checking into a hotel room because I'm getting termite tinted. So Thursday, Marvania, I don't know. I'm taking my laptop and I'm going to try to see what I can get on the internet-wise at the hotel. And I do have
Well,
Fantasy
let me
Grounds
know.
on it.
Let me know,
So
and it's possible I'm also working out of town Thursday. I will know something tomorrow. I hope sometime tomorrow.
I'm planning on it, so we'll just see what happens. And then Friday night, if they take the tent off and I can breathe again, which they're expected to do, we will be doing Empire of the Ghouls. Manicuri's going to be DMing that. I'll be streaming it and playing. And then the Saturday, Lost Mines of Phandelver, Wave Echo Cave is almost in the rearview mirrors. There's a few more encounters. Probably two more sessions maybe, and then we might be getting into Happy Jacks. Maybe 3 sessions. I don't know, but it's coming up. Happy Jacks Funhouse on Saturday in a few weeks, and then Sunday All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show, and that's it. That's it. Rinse and repeat back here on Tuesday. Let's see if there's anybody we should go raid. Who's playing D&D? I don't know. They're on my follow list. The Dungeon Run.
Art Hard Studios is doing Weed and D.
I'm gonna go raid this Dungeon Run. I don't know who they are. Let's go. They're on my list, so let's go see what they're doing. So say goodnight to everybody in the stream. Thanks for hanging out, chat, everybody. We love you. We'll see you later. Have a good evening. Stick around, chat, for the raid here. We're gonna start it right now. In 7 seconds. So see you guys. Bye bye.
See ya.